Well, it is time. It's been a wonderful day. It's been
an intense day around here.
Very intense day, but it's been a
you
great
guys
day.
okay? I mean, I had to leave. I was like, the mom and dad are fighting. I'm not hanging around for this.
Well, that's what we said. Well, we all know that you're uncomfortable around arguing.
I don't do conflict.
Yeah, so that's why we argued, because we knew you had to get down to the lake. So we were actually just doing that for you. So it's been an amazing day, Polygraph Day here at WIP. By the way, thanks to the Philly Police. Their next hiring date, September 30th through October 27th, starting salary $64,000 and a sign-on bonus that is 20% of the starting salary. Apply online at joinphillypd.com. And, of course, thank you to Keystone Intelligence Network. Keystone Intelligence Network, Nate and Bill, provide thorough, detailed investigative and security and training services with the utmost integrity to private sector law enforcement, governmental entities, and, of course, sports radio stations. So we've had a great day. If you missed O.G. Wade, if you missed Elliot Shore Parks, who we found out is actually might be a sociopath based on the results.
Yeah, he's a sociopath.
Yeah. I mean, we get answers from everybody else, but for Elliot,
we got no straight answer from him.
Yeah, Elliot, it's like, well, he could be thinking two things at one time. That is the
even on soccer.
Yes,
that should have been. That was the layup. That was the warm-up question.
Dude, he wears soccer jerseys every day. If he doesn't love soccer, what does he love? You know, what is he actually like? Okay, so if you missed O.G. Wade, that was at 3. Elliot was at 4. And you can go back in the Odyssey app, rewind, or just subscribe to the podcast. And the other shows participated as well. Joe, Hugh, John Ritchie. I think we'll get Joe to cameras.
Tomorrow, yep.
Scattered results tomorrow.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to hear about those results. So Bill Fleischer is here with us and did the test on Rod earlier. We have a few questions. I will give Bill the question that we want the answer to. He will say, you know, what Rod said and whether he was truthful. But I'm going to ask you, Bill, the same thing I've asked about everybody today, is that did Rod, just in your gut, when you were listening to the answers, did he come across as a liar to you?
Absolutely not.
Wow. And now, by the way, Rod, we have to give you credit. Obviously, we asked very difficult questions.
Yeah.
We put you in a precarious position.
I would say you got the toughest question.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah. But you lived up to it. You stepped up to the plate, you know, and this is a big moment for you unless you got any of these wrong or you're a liar or any of those things. So I thank you, Rod, for playing along.
Appreciate it. Yeah. A couple things quick. It's really bizarre walking into the office and seeing like your employees hooked up to a polygraph machine. I mean, and a couple times people ask me like, "Have you done a polygraph before?" And I'm like, "No." Like,
who's done a polygraph before?
Like, didn't you see Dateline in 2014? Yeah, I was on that thing.
Well, Yad came in. David Yadgroff, the guy who runs the entire market here, came in and he's like, "Hey, do you think any of these guys were on a polygraph test before?" And I'm like, no. And he's like, "How do you know?" I'm like, I know them. I don't think so, but I guess there's a lot going on.
I don't think any of us has been down at the station for questioning.
No, I have not, especially questioning that involves a lie detector test. I got arrested for shoplifting when I was 14. They didn't throw me on a polygraph, you know. So.
And to the questions, too. Like, everybody's getting, these nice questions about, how much weights they lift and all that stuff. And I'm getting like, who are you going to fire and you do a better job than your predecessor? Yeah, thank you. But I signed up for it.
Yeah.
While your predecessor is sitting right here, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. I would say we might have been tougher than the rest of the shows with questions in general. Elliot's questions, I think, were sort of tough.
Softballs.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, you had some very difficult ones you wanted to give him, which were inappropriate. So, all right. So, we will go through these. We will leave. Jack, which one do you think the headliner is of the question?
I think the headline is, "Do you believe you did a better job than Spike?"
Okay. All right. So that'll be the headliner. So these are all difficult. I actually feel bad looking at these. Okay. Bill, you asked Rod, when the Phillies were playing the Arizona Diamondbacks in the NLCS last year, did you want the Diamondbacks to win? What did he answer, and was he being truthful?
When the Phillies played the Diamondbacks in the NLCS, did you want the Diamondbacks to win?
No.
He said no. and he showed significant reactions indicative of deception.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, I knew it. And that's fine. I don't care.
Come on.
But I knew it. I'm glad he still has a soul.
I went to every home game with
That's
Philly
not the
stuff
point.
on. I mean, stop.
It's fine. Again, it's fine.
And I've
Yeah.
said this before.
I have
and-
more
and-
respect
And I know
now.
Spike agrees with me because we've talked about it.
Yep.
When you move to a city, you root for the local teams.
Yep.
Your kids go to school happier. Your neighborhood and your neighbors are happier. Your teammates are happier.
but
Yeah,
Rod,
you're happier.
but let me say this. And again, respect for you, A, answering the question, B, rooting for your hometown team, which obviously you did, and then C, putting a nice face on it. But what you can't change, so I went to WFAN, I rooted for the Yankees. I wore Yankees hats. I went Yankees T-shirts, went to games, blah, blah, blah. I felt like we were the home of the Yankees. It was the right thing to do. But you cannot change. You can change what hat you wear. You can change what shirt you wear. You can change what stadium you go to. You cannot change what is in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are a sports fan, you haven't been here a long time, a couple years.
3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Did you pop champagne when they won secretly in your room?
Oh, man.
All
And
right.
he turned his mic off.
All right. So, man, first real appearance on the WIP Afternoon Show is a doozy for you,
Man,
Lakin.
my goodness.
All right. The next one is the afternoon show your favorite show on WIP. Bill, what did he answer, and was he being truthful?
Is the WIP Afternoon Show your favorite?
No.
He answered no,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
was not being truthful.
Of course it is, man. Of course it is.
He's got to be
Again.
delicate here.
Okay. Look, I love all the shows. I had a hand in creating all of our prime shows. I love all our hosts.
Yeah.
And it's like when you have kids, like,
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite kid. I love different aspects of all my
Yeah.
kids.
All of them,
and there's
yes.
not one
Yes.
that's more than others. So.
Yes.
But I
Yes.
love the afternoon show. I
Yes.
love the midday show. I love everybody.
Yeah.
Morning show.
Yep.
Nope, Rod. Nope, it's us.
Yep, sure.
It's us.
Bill, what are you
And,
doing, Bill?
By the way, good. That's something you got to lie and cross your fingers on.
And hope that,
Yeah.
hope that it works
You
out.
got to lie.
Like it happened, too.
And you spent the evening Googling how do you beat lie detector. You held his breath.
Yeah.
He drank gallons of water. Whatever's on the internet about beating it. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was funny. That was a good one.
All right. All right. This next, these are really tough. I almost don't even want to say them on the air. Okay. Do you know, Bill, you asked Rod, do you know who the next legend on WIP you'll force into retirement is?
Do you know who the next legend at WIP you will force into retirement?
No.
What was the answer?
His answer was no, but I must say it was a low blow question.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
And
It's an unfair.
I mean, I just interject
Yes.
here. In his position, he has to be a diplomat,
I know. I've been in his position.
and diplomats lie, as
Yes.
he did to that question.
Oh! Ike Reese is gone.
Oh, right with me.
Ike Reese
Hold
is.
on. Yeah, Rod, hold on.
Yeah, Ike Reese is out of here. Yeah.
Again, I love
We
all my
got other
WIP
candidates here.
employees.
Make sure
Yeah.
it's not me. Yes.
Yeah. Mike Quick, you better check your brakes before you pull out of the driveway, man.
Wow.
Yep. Okay.
Spike was the legend killer in WFAN.
Yes.
We got Rod here.
By the way, that's why Susan said she was mad at me. She's
Yes.
So okay.
Look, Angelo announced he was going to retire before I got here.
Yeah, it's on your resume, though.
You know,
Yeah, you're
It
here.
is true. Spike left you with that one. Yeah, that's true.
No, he didn't do it, but he didn't do it before I left, though. It was
Yeah,
after
no,
I left.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was in between.
Yep.
So
Way to make that clear, Spike.
I just want to say, wasn't me. Okay.
It's not me.
Wasn't me. Okay, final question. This is, talk about a headliner.
Yeah, this is the one.
And thank you to OG Wade, thank you to Elliot, and thank you to Rod. Obviously, thank you to Bill and Nate and the Philly Police. Okay. I feel like I'm a detective now. Okay. The final question. Now, I obviously was the program director here until 2021 from, I think, 2014 to 2021. Rod was hired after me and has been here since 2021.
Yep.
And then hired me. But the question is, do you think you are a better program director of WIP than Spike was? What did he answer, and was he being truthful?
Do you believe you're a better WIP program director than Spike ever was?
No.
He answered no,
Oh, God.
and he was deceptive.
I love it. There you go, Ron.
Yeah.
There you
Four
go.
for, you know, the
There's
phrase
that
four,
dog.
the phrase 4 for 4 is often used for cheering for all 4 professional teams here in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Rod Lakin is the new 4 for 4 of liars.
Let me just hold on.
What
No,
specifically-
I-
what specifically do you think you did better?
Stop, just stop. I answered no, and I do believe that. You know, Spike did a great job for a longer amount of time. I've been here 3 years. I hope to, continue to grow the station here. And by the way, I think if I were to answer that question yes in subsequent years, it will be in large part because Spike is now here working as a
No,
host.
that was the best
the one-
result.
I really
Great
thought
answer.
that.
And by the way, I want you to believe that
Damn
you
right.
do the best here because you're in charge now. I'm not in charge anymore. We're better off if you're better at it than I am. So we're all good. This is what a headliner.
That was awesome.
I'm a big Dateline fan.
Yeah.
And I always watch the guys on the polygraphs and they fail, and I'm like, oh man, that guy's guilty. I'm not going to say that so much anymore.
Yep. Wow. Incredible.
May I say something?
Yeah,
You
go ahead.
may.
Sorry, you gotta-
You guys have
May
been great, by the way.
I suggest your next event be root canal day.
And Rod may
Might be
choose
less
that one.
painful, yes.
Yeah.
Root canal day.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, what a success. I feel like Jack may not stop laughing for the entirety of the Eagles broadcast tonight.
Poor Rod.
Yeah. So, if by the way, if you're in traffic on the way over to Eagles practice today, Jack, who is on the radio with us now, will be calling it with Elliott Shore Parks. If you brought your little app, you can listen on the Odyssey app. And Jack will be doing the top 5 at 5 next. This is the WIP Afternoon Show. I'm Spike Eskin. That's Ike Reese. That Jack Fritz is with us too. We're on every day from 2 to 6. We are your new favorite radio show. If you're stuck in traffic, going to the link. We are here every day. So coming up next is the top
And
5 at 5.
All seriousness, Rod.
Yeah, A+.
Yes.
A+
Good job,
performance.
brother. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Good answers.
just the
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, no, perfect answers.
Perfect.
Yes. We
Yes.
got the perfect answers
Yes.
we needed.
Yep. And it was better that you said you were a better PD and you lied about it. Like that
That
was
was the best.
that was what we needed.
Yes.
We didn't need like an honest answer there. We needed that was perfect.
Yes.
Oh my God, I couldn't have scripted it any
And
better.
the favorite show thing. You know we're not letting that go.
No.
We're gonna
You and
do
the
a
other guys,
promo.
yeah.
We already have battle working on imaging.
Well, that's not true.
When he comes back in September. All right. The top 5 at 5 is next. This is the WIP Afternoon Show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz.